I had a feeling something was going to happen. If you're new here, what an entrance. My name is Jenna. Welcome to Jenna Knits. In this particular space, I come on live to be your virtual fiber buddy. I'm usually on here for about an hour. This morning it will be about 30 minutes because I have a lot of business things to do today before I go and pick up my kids. I was talking yesterday in my live about how I just got a huge candle order. So I have a candle business and I just got a candle order of 60 for a local business. And so all weekend I have been working on making the candles and making them pretty. And then all morning I've been working on boxing them up so that I can deliver them tomorrow or Tuesday. But I ran out of tissue paper for wrapping them up. And so unfortunately, I will not be on for an hour today. I will only be on for 30 minutes because now I have to go to the store. If you can hear my washer, I'm sorry. I'm also multitasking 50 different things to get the house cleaned up before the kids get home later on this afternoon. I am currently working on, my cough seems to be worse today, so I'm going to apologize for that ahead of time. That's horrible. I hope I'm not getting sick. But I am working on the same thing as yesterday, and in my most recent video, I'm working on the October sweater, and it's turning out really, really nice. I got a lot done yesterday because I came on live for about an hour, and then I filmed a video for an hour, and then my computer kicked me off of filming. So I got 2 hours done on that and then had to refilm the video for another like 30 minutes. Plus I worked on it last night. So I got quite a bit done, which is exciting. Definitely a big knitting day. And now I'm just gonna keep working. Oh my gosh, that just keeps on falling. Sorry, my stand isn't working this morning, I guess. I'm just gonna keep working the body. Hopefully, I will have, since I was able to get so much done last night and yesterday, hopefully the body will be done like midweek, and then I only have the sleeves left to do. My goal was to have this done in 2 weeks, and I think I'm right on track to have it done in 2 weeks, which is very exciting. Good morning. If you're working on anything at home, let me know in the chat what you're working on or what you're up to today. Oh my goodness. The time change has me all messed up too. I've been up since 4 again today. So, I've been accomplishing a lot. But I ran up, such a bummer. I was in such a groove boxing everything up this morning. And then I have like, I don't know, maybe 15 out of the 60 left to box. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm so close to being done. Like I could have delivered them today. But I'm gonna go get the tissue paper in about 30 minutes, and then I will, depending on what time it is when that's done, I'll have to go get my kids. So now I don't know if I'll be able to get them all done tonight, but I'm gonna do my best to get it done to hopefully deliver tomorrow. I have parent-teacher conferences on Tuesday, and so my schedule's a little bit different, so I'm gonna try and sneak to drop them off before conferences, because they are due by Friday, the candles. So, very exciting. And I just started doing a sale on my website. Well, I shared it on other social media platforms, but I'll share it on here too. I'm doing a thing where if you buy 4 candles, you get a free wax bar. And so, they ended up ordering 60 of a Quiet Cast Off, which is my brown sugar fig, and so now my house just smells like so much candle, but also in that same breath, I have been smelling that same smell as like an explosion in my house for so many days that now when I smell one of the candles, I don't smell anything. And so I've been paranoid of like, oh my God, did I add the oils to this? Because it's just been such a strong scent in the house. But when I left earlier and came back in, I was like, oh my God, it smells amazing in here. That's definitely been the constant seller for the last month, which is very cool. It's a very nice one. Yeah, I'm just working on the October sweater from Originally Lovely. This one, again, will be a Christmas present for my mom. I'm just using a Hobby Lobby acrylic blend, I think it is. I don't have the labels for them anymore, but it's really nice. It's a really pretty green shade, and it's got little like shades of lighter green in it too from just the way it was dyed. It's very beautiful. It's crazy soft. I will have to, I always forget that Hobby Lobby is closed on Sundays, which is, of course, the day I always need to go to Hobby Lobby. It's like that Chick-fil-A complex. You always want Chick-fil-A on Sunday. But I'm definitely going to need at least one more ball. I bought 3 originally, and they're pretty good size, but I know I'm going to at least need one more. And then hopefully have extra and I can make something else with it. I'm sure I will. There's always extra. But I figured while I have time, I'll do a bonus live today. I'm going to try to be going live every Saturday. It's been working out pretty good so far. And I was able to post a video yesterday, which was exciting. And so hopefully, I'll just make that my regular film and live days, Saturdays, as consistent as they can be. If I have my kids, obviously it'll be a little tricky and I won't be going live. But whenever my kids are with their dad, I like to hop on here and at least sneak a couple rows in with you guys. But sometimes these lives are pretty chatty and sometimes they're quiet. That's kind of nice sometimes when they're quiet, because if you are just here for the company of crafting with someone, don't always have to be super chatty. Good morning. I am making a sweater. I can show you. It does not have a collar yet. The collar is cast on at the end, but I'm making a sweater for my mom for Christmas. It's called the October sweater. If you are a knitter of sorts, it is a free pattern that I just found. I think I found it on Pinterest, but I've made it before. It's a really fun knit, and now I'm just in the easy bits of working the body. So now it's a bit more meditative, just doing the same stitch over and over until it's the length I need it to be. Thank you. Yeah, I love this pattern. It's a really nice one. It ends up fitting like just a really comfy sweatshirt, not super, I mean, obviously you can make it as fitted as you want, but it's supposed to just be like a comfy sweatshirt. And so I picked a really lighter type of yarn so that my mom will be just comfy cozy in it. Not something too thick, one she can wear for a while, get a couple seasons out of it hopefully. And then hopefully later today I'll be casting on some slippers for myself. I meant to do that last night, but I got distracted with other business things and wasn't able to cast anything on. So before I went to sleep, I just snuck in some more rows on this one. Oh, very cool. See, I don't know how to crochet. I wish I did. One of my best friends crochets and does beautiful work, but I can't figure it out. I've tried. I know I need an intense lesson to figure it out. I just can't get the hang of a single hook for some reason. But I wish I could, because some of the crocheted clothes and vests and granny squares, of course, it's gorgeous. And my mom is a quilter, so I love the look of granny squares because it's very, very quilted kind of look to it. But I just can't figure it out. Are you working on any projects right now? Oh, come back. That's weird. YouTube's like suggesting that I post a question in the live, and the question it wanted me to ask is if it's okay to wear socks and sandals, and that is like the most random, irrelevant thing to this live ever. What a weird thing for it to just suggest. Oh, cool. I'm actually making a purse for my niece for Christmas right now too. I guess it'll end up turning out to be more like a market bag. It's going to be more like a tote shape. With multiple colors on it and making it in blocks and just going to sew it together. Very bright bubblegummy colors. She's 13, so everything is very vibrant. Still laughing about that question. That was so random. That was so random. I guess to answer it, I wear socks and sandals constantly. Not right now because it's cold, but I wear them all the time. Oh my God, I just almost dropped that. Well, it did have some nice sunshine. Now it looks like it's about to pour. Maybe I won't load these in the car. I have like 2 huge boxes loaded up full of candles that I was going to take downstairs and just put in the car. Now I'm questioning whether or not that would be a good idea. By the time I'm motivated enough to do that, it's going to be pouring outside. Sitting here thinking of the list of things I said I needed to do yesterday for my next cast-ons, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do any of those things. I need to make a list. Have I ever seen snow? Yes, I'm actually from Michigan. I just live in South Carolina. The majority of my family is up in Michigan though, so I have seen snow. And it actually snowed a lot here this year. It was crazy. In January, it snowed a lot. But also I've traveled a lot, so I've seen snow quite a bit. Do you live somewhere where there's snow? All my son wants for his birthday this year is to go to the snow. He's where was my brain going? He's right after Christmas with his birthday, and he just wants to go see snow. So I'm gonna go up to the North Carolina area and let him have some snow. I love snow. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. It really, really, really is. Down here, it's kind of sketchy because I'm in South Carolina where we are not prepared for snow, but we have a lot of trees that cover the roads and stuff like that, and so it does turn into black ice pretty quickly down here, but yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I love it. I love being all bundled up. It's the best. But where I live, it just gets insanely hot. But there was bonus snow this year. almost to a point where I can try this on and actually see how long it's going to be. That's exciting. I've seen some people try it on like with just the yoke to see if they like the way the yoke fits, or like as soon as they divide for the sleeves. But I like doing it to where I know it's going to be like on the actual body just to see. I don't know, it gives me motivation to be like, oh, I only need X amount of more inches left. I think I'm actually in a pretty good place to where it's more super crop top. I just started it the other day. I think I'm on like day 5. But since I cast off for the sleeves, or divided for the sleeves, I did that yesterday morning. So I've done that much since yesterday. Yeah, so not too bad. Obviously doing the increases and stuff, it takes me longer, but now that I'm out of that, I should be flying through this. And the sleeves are only 42 stitches, so doing the decreases, I'm gonna get the sleeves done maybe like 1 a day, but the body should be done later on this week, so that's exciting. So in total, it might take me a little less than 3 weeks to do this sweater. I gauge about maybe a month for a sweater, depending on how complicated it is. But since I was able to do this for like 4 hours yesterday, I think I'll be getting it done a lot faster than that. Which is great because I have a lot of other projects I need to get done before the holidays. Why are you sad today is Sunday? Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. This weekend went by so fast. I agree. I had a longer work day on Friday than usual. I'm a teacher, and so we have got parent-teacher conferences this week. And so I feel like that has consumed a lot of my brain space preparing for those conferences. So I completely agree. The weekend flew by. I feel like I had no real relaxing time except for when I was on here knitting, but even then it's like I had no lazy time. And I wanted just a little bit more lazy time. Oh, that's a bummer. What grade are you in, or what kind of school are you in? Are you prepared for it? Nice. That's awesome. So is my niece. Very cool. Well, hopefully your test goes well tomorrow. I'm sure it will. It's good you're not starting the day off with it, though. I mean, you can finish off strong at the end of the day. Or would you rather get it done early in the morning? What's your preference? Do you want to get it over with, or do you want more time to prepare throughout the day if you can? I said middle school's kind of hard. Yeah, middle school is a tricky phase of life, that's for sure. I prefer to get things done in the morning too, get it out of the way so I can enjoy the rest of my day. But it's also nice because you can wake up a little bit, you know, especially if it's a test that you're nervous about. Wake up a little bit, maybe sneak a little bit more preparation if it's after lunch or something like that, you know. Especially for math for me. Math is not my strong suit. Well, that's good then. It was one I always struggled with, but I went to school for English and for literature and stuff like that, so I've always been more of a wordy person than a number person. It's just how my family is. We're big readers, not big on numbers. I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes just because I have some errands to run before I go grab my kids, and maybe do one more round and then I'll hop off. Very good. That's awesome. That's good. You want to continue doing that. Even into high school, doing that's just going to set you up so well for later on. Hi, how are you this morning? I guess it's almost not even morning anymore. At least where I am. Nice, that's awesome. That's got to feel pretty good. You want to keep up that momentum for the rest of the year. That's huge. You're already halfway through the school year almost. That's really, really good. Oh gosh. Oh, I love history. That was one of my favorite subjects. Still is one of my favorite subjects. You think so? I guess it depends on the type of history. Like, I guess you'll end up having like a preference of European history or different time frames of US history. You'll end up having a preference of what's more interesting to you. Sometimes, though, it can be quite boring. I will give you that. But there is a lot of history that is very fascinating. What type of history are you learning right now? Like, what was your test on the other day? Okay. That's a little dry, but it is important. Once you get into, like, say with that time frame, once you get into more like specific battles, I guess, it becomes more interesting. But I will say, that is very dry. But that's great that you retained and you've still got 100 on your test, even though you think it's boring. So it's good that you're not checking out. You're still retaining it and, you know, paying attention, even if it's not your favorite. Because that is a very important time frame, especially for the US. All right, my friend, I am just about done. What does that mean? Why would you have a new seat? Before I hop off, explain to me what that means. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of nice. We didn't have that when I was in school. That wasn't really a thing. You were just where you were or whatever seat you got stuck with. Oh, you like the one you had? Oh, wow. Maybe you'll have that one again. Maybe you'll have that one again another time this year. Oh, man. Well, I am hopping off, my friend. Thank you for keeping me company this morning. Best of luck with your test tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be in my next live and we can figure out or hear how you did. But I was able to get this much done of the sweater. It's coming along for those who are watching or will be watching later. I do have, before I leave, I'm having that sale on my website, jennaknits.com. If you're wanting to get your crafty friends any gifts this season, order them now because I am beginning to run out of certain scents. So get your orders in pretty soon, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.